and how Paco was presented in the Philippines. And now you made a film that uses, I guess, a similar medium, not print, but of course, like video, to tell another side of his personality, his
Right.
side of the story. Um, can you tell me more about your decision to make a film apart from like any other medium?
Sure. Well, documentary film is just a really, it's a powerful tool. It's because you can take people on a journey where they get to experience the emotions of the characters on the screen and things like that. And for me personally, when I read Paco's story, when I read about it initially, he had 35 witnesses who weren't allowed to testify in his trial, and they wrote a letter that they just sent out to the public when he was sentenced to death. I read this letter and I read all about the injustices, and it really just broke my heart. Paco and I are the same age. I really identified with him. He had been in prison at that point for 7 years, and I think I had been in New York City at that point for 7 years. Um, and it literally moved me to tears. I mean, it was just really heartbreaking. So I wanted to give, I wanted people to experience a little bit of what he and his family and all of the people that were involved with this case experienced. And I think film is the most powerful way to do that. Um, but our approach wasn't just to tell Paco's story. It was to talk to everyone involved with this case and to and to hear all sides. And there are so many. This is a really sort of massive, very complicated case with a lot of players. And that's why we spent 7 years making the film, because we went to the Philippines maybe 5 times. I probably spent about a year on the ground there, and we wanted to interview everyone involved. And ultimately, yes, Paco's family is at the heart of this story. But we were very careful to include all of the voices in this case in the film.